On this day in 1984, Celtic went out of the European Cup Winners' Cup as the Rapid Vienna debacle reached its climax at Old Trafford. Celtic's European Cup Winners' Cup tie against Rapid Vienna in October-December 1984 had been marked by gamesmanship and thuggery by the Austrians from the first minute of the first leg in Vienna, which was lost 3-1. After Frank McGarvey had been booted out of the match, starting with a foul straight from kick-off, his replacement, Alan McInally, was red-carded for an innocuous challenge on a Rapid defender after he himself had been badly fouled minutes into the second half by the same player who put McGarvey out of the match, Reinhard Kynast. Kynast would be red-carded at Celtic Park for a cowardly punch from behind on Tommy Burns. Celtic produced a superb performance in the second leg to beat Rapid 3-0 and go through on a 4-3 aggregate win. Rapid appealed after a bottle was thrown onto the pitch and one of their players, Rudolf Weinhofer, went down clutching his head, claiming to have been hit. He left Celtic Park, head swathed in bandages, after refusing to let any of the ambulance men present even look at it. Rapid's protest to UEFA was thrown out and they were fined £5,000 for the conduct of their manager and players, while Celtic were fined £4,000 for the bottles thrown onto the pitch. Rapid appealed against the decision, changing their story several times, and in an incredible turn of events, on the 24th of November 1984, UEFA ordered a replay at least 150 kilometres from Celtic Park, yet doubled Rapid's original fine and upheld bans imposed on their coach, Otto Baric, and the loathsome Kynast. To compound matters, only 3 of the 21 members of the committee were even present, with more than one claiming he had not even been informed it was taking place. Despite calls from many fans to withdraw from the competition in protest, Chairman Desmond White reluctantly accepted the baffling UEFA decision and the replay was arranged for Old Trafford. The original match was expunged from the records, but in another inconsistency, Danny McGrain, who had been suspended for the Celtic Park match, was able to play in the replay on the 12th of December 1984, which began with Celtic 3-1 down from the first leg. In front of a 51,000 capacity crowd, with over 40,000 travelling from all parts of Scotland, Celtic lined up Bonner, McGrain, McLeod, Aitken, McAdam, Grant, Provan, McStay, McGarvey, Burns, McClare. Subs, Latchford, Reid, McGugan, Colquhoun, Chalmers. In a fervid atmosphere, as fans unleashed weeks of pent-up hostility at the Austrian side, Celtic quite simply tried too hard and as a consequence never looked like overturning the deficit. After 17 minutes, Roy Aitken hit a left foot shot off the post from close in. From the rebound, Rapid broke away to score, and that was really that, as far as Celtic's chances of progression were concerned. The most damaging aspect of the night was the 2 assaults on Rapid players by pitch invaders, with first the Rapid keeper, the unfortunately named Führer, being wrestled to the ground and attacked inside his own goal and requiring the aid of several police officers to pull his attacker away. And then goalscorer Peter Packalt was kicked in a tender place as he made his way off the pitch after the final whistle. Suddenly, what was already a crushingly disappointing night looked as if it could have catastrophic consequences for the club. The Evening Times wrote on the 13th of December 1984, Celtic face a lengthy European ban following 2 assaults on Rapid Vienna players in last night's Cup Winners' Cup tie at Old Trafford. Goalkeeper Herbert Führer and striker Peter Packalt, who scored the Austrians' goal in their 1-0 victory, were the victims of madness that could see Celtic thrown out of Europe for at least 2 seasons. And today, as Celtic wakened to the prospect of a suspension from European football's ruling body, Chairman Desmond White condemned the hooligans who attacked the Rapid players. An obviously sad and disgusted White said, "I condemn them absolutely, and the tragic aspect is that they are just a few people in a very fine support." It came as a great relief when UEFA's disciplinary committee announced on the 18th of January 1985 that Celtic were to be fined £17,000 and their next European match to be played behind closed doors. The cheats of Rapid Vienna then went all the way to the European Cup Winners' Cup final, where justice was belatedly served when they went down to a tame 3-1 defeat to Everton. But this only made the events of October to December all the more frustrating. If not for the actions of a few idiots, it could have been Celtic who played Everton in Rotterdam.